Hello, English 1102 friends. Welcome to the second session, short session. It's hard to say fast. Course. In this video, I'm going to take you through the syllabus and guidelines. This is really just, as the name says, the guidelines for the course, the basic expectations, basic format. This is going to answer questions about how you'll submit work, those kinds of things. But this is really just, if we were meeting face to face, this would be the first day housekeeping kind of information. There's going to be a separate video for the reading and assignment schedule that will both walk you through the readings and the format and structure of the readings, as well as the assignments. But this is going to give you the syllabus information, like I said, basic ground rules and housekeeping information. If you don't know me, my name is Jake Sullins. My email address is jsullins@highlands.edu. That is where you will, if you need to be in touch with me, that's the easiest way to be in touch with me. That is also where you will turn in work. When you want to turn in work, submit your exams, submit your papers, you'll email them to me as an attachment at that jsullins.highlands.edu. The CRN, if you need it for this course, is 80750. If you need to find me, if you happen to be in Cartersville and want to come visit with me in my office at any time, my office is A320B in the old building. I am in there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:30 to 11, and then 12:15 to 2 on Tuesday and Thursday afternoons after I finish teaching my last face-to-face class on Tuesday and Thursdays. I'm also any of those times, or really between 4 and 6 p.m. any afternoon. I can meet with you on Zoom, chat with you, go through anything, and I'm happy to. In fact, I want to help you in person, over Zoom, however I can, from the beginning to the end, however I can help you anytime during this semester. To be in this class, you need to have completed English 1101 with a grade of C or better, or taken the exemption exam. This is the second of the 2 3-hour composition sequence that's required by any school in the University System of Georgia. The important piece of these 2 paragraphs right here is there's really 3 aspects to this course. English 11, the first aspect, 1102, continues to emphasize the principles of clear, concise, well-organized expression from English 1101. On a basic level, this is a composition class. It continues to emphasize good writing. A lot of the reading we're going to do in this class is on here because it's good writing and it's vivid and clear and effective. The second portion of that is an introduction to literary study, literary analysis, this particular kind of analytical, critical thinking. So many assignments are related to discussions to that kind of critical thinking, critical analysis, digging into things, taking them apart, explaining how things work. In addition, the course includes training in research procedures and research writing. That's the third aspect, is that traditionally in college, this is supposed to be the class that you leave this class and you know how to write a research paper. You know how to make a works cited, how to do in-text citations. You know that the 3 parts of research papers are original sources, a works cited list of those original sources, and then in-text citations, for our purposes, parenthetical citations in the body of the paper. And so this class is supposed to give you that basic grounding in how to write a research paper. For this course, you will write a bibliographic essay, and then you will use that same topic and write a traditional research paper. A bibliographic essay, if you've never written one, it is very similar to an annotated bibliography. Our bibliographic essay is going to have 4 sources and then an introduction and a conclusion around it. We'll get to that later in the semester. There's the university system's course objectives and learning objectives and goals. There is no print text for this course. This is an important detail. There's no print text for this course because all readings and assignments are linked in D2L, and those links, those links for the readings are broken down module by module. That'll become clear to you when they're broken down week by week, and then within the week they are module by module, and you will understand those modules when you jump over to the reading and assignment schedule video, or you just look at the reading and assignment schedule. For this class to truly be successful, you must be prepared to actively engage and participate in class as much as possible. We're not in a classroom. It's going to be hard for you to participate. Your participation is going to be checking in with me anytime you have questions or problems. Meeting with me, hopefully, at least once during the short session to talk about any one assignment that you want to talk about. Let's touch base and talk about it to be sure you're on the right track. Staying in touch, I will, when I need to communicate with you, I will do that via D2L announcement. I will post at least one announcement every week, because it will be an announcement that checks in with you, lets you know what's going on that week, lets you know what's due that week, assuming anything is due. There will be a week or two when nothing is due, but it checks in with you, lets you know what we're reading, covers the terminology that we're covering that week, lets you know if anything is due. That is where I will review for exams, let you know what's coming on exams. All that kind of thing will be in the D2L announcement. I will, if we need to go back, if we need to converse back and forth about something, including your coursework, we'll do that via Highlands email, Outlook email. I do not use D2L email. I can't express to you how much I despise it. I just do not like it at all. And I do not ever use it. And if you email me, I will almost certainly not see it. So when you email me at my Outlook email address, jsullins@highlands.edu. When you turn work into me, to the last sentence here, when you turn work into me, please turn it in as an attachment. No PDFs ever. Please, I can't emphasize enough, do not send me a PDF. And when you turn work in, don't share it with me. Don't use OneDrive. Don't Google Docs. Send it to me as an attachment, as a docx format, preferably, so that I can then edit it, make comments, give you feedback, and return it to you. Assignments should be typed in 12-point standard font with the body of the text double spaced, standard format. Top of the first page should include the student's name. When I open your attachment to start grading your work, the first thing I want to see at the top of the first page, not in the header, not in the footer, first thing I want to see on the piece of paper is your name. When I put your name at the top of the first page of your assignments. Name, class, date, and the assignment name. Exam 1, Exam 2, bibliographic essay, whatever. That information, when you are turning in a paper, all the assignments are not papers, but Exam 2, 3, and 5 are short papers, and then the bibliographic essay and the research paper are also papers. All formal papers require an assignment-specific title, and paper 2 is not a title. Research paper is not a title. And if a paper is about a particular text, please don't steal that text title and make it your title. You need to come up with your own distinctive title for when you turn in a paper. Due dates for assignments are listed on the syllabus and the course website. That reading and assignment schedule, I can't tell you how important it is to check in with that at least every week, and perhaps even print yourself a copy so that you can look at it, so that this class is not that difficult. Nothing in this class is going to be some stretch where it's so difficult. The bibliographic essay and the research paper will require a little time and a little effort, but nothing in this class is difficult. This class is not hard to pass. The way that people fail in this class or struggle to succeed is they get behind, they get lost, they get confused about what's due and when, they fall off the schedule. So whatever you need to do to stay on schedule, to know when things are due and what's going on, please, whether that's printing the schedule or letting yourself just jump into D2L and check it every day or every other day or every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, please do that so that you don't get off schedule. Late assignments are not accepted except in extenuating circumstances and with prior approval. So the only way I'm going to take any late work is if you say, "Hey, Sullins, I've got a situation. I need to do something an exam a day later or something like that." We don't need to worry about how not to be rude because we're not going to be meeting face to face. Same with the hardware, because we're not in a face to face class. Academic honesty and integrity, though, is important. Plagiarism is academic dishonesty. Ignorance of what plagiarism entails is not accepted as an excuse. You should complete all academic work with the standard of personal integrity that Georgia Highlands demands. To borrow another writer's words and ideas without proper acknowledgement is a form of dishonesty known as plagiarism. To avoid plagiarism, you must cite all quotations, summaries, and paraphrases. So when you are doing work, the exams, this should not be an issue, whether they are the short answer exams or the short essay exams, because those, you should not be using any external sources for any of those exams. So that you shouldn't need to cite anything except in the bibliographic essay and the research paper. But when you quote, summarize, or paraphrase, when you use ideas from an outside source, you have to cite those sources, or you are committing a form of dishonesty known as plagiarism. Please, I cannot emphasize enough, please do not make me deal with plagiarism in any form or manner, including artificial intelligence. It is fine to use artificial intelligence to help you make an outline or a draft or something along those lines, or to generate ideas about how you might start. But using AI to write your papers is also a form of plagiarism, and I will treat it as such. If, again, please don't make me deal with that, whether it's AI or, more traditional forms of plagiarism. Please don't make me deal with that, because it's unpleasant for me, and so my impulse will be to in turn make it unpleasant for you. So let's all just avoid that. If you need disability accommodations, you should get in touch with Student Support Services, which you can see right here. It's available on all campuses, and they can work with you virtually as well if you need some kind of accommodation. The format of this class is fairly asynchronous, so any kind of traditional accommodations should be built into the class, to be honest. But if it's not, and you need some kind of accommodation, please, you can let me know. But it will be better if you formalize that through Student Support Services. We'll do the early warning program for this course. So that, like, if you will get a notification if you're having some kind of problem in this class a week or two into the semester. And then here is the grade breakdown for this course. There are 6 exams. Those exams are all short answer or short essay. Exams 1, 4, and 6 are the short answer, and by short answer, that's usually 2 sentences to a short paragraph. And then exams 2, 3, and 5 are the short essay exams. Each of those count roughly 11%, so that gets you to the 67. And then the 2 research assignments count roughly 16-17% apiece added together. So the exams are 2/3 of the grade for the class, and then the research assignments are the other 1/3 of the grade for the class together. So the research assignments count just a little more, that 16-17% versus 11%. That is the total grade breakdown for this course, is those 6 exams and then the 2 research assignments. That should give you the basic information for, like I said, the ground rules, the groundwork, the foundation for the course. There will be more information about the day-to-day or week-to-week work of the class in the reading and assignment schedule video. But if you have questions about anything here, especially plagiarism or some problem like that, please don't hesitate to be in touch with me. I'm looking forward to reading y'all's work and working with you this semester. Welcome to English 1102.